Hola, hola, hola. What's going on, party people? Man, I've really missed you. I've missed my channel. I came here to YouTube with my channel with a very specific mission, and it was to help others. And in the process, I really had to help myself. One of the last videos I remember posting on my YouTube channel was actually a short, and it was titled Fake It Till You Make It. And I tell you what, after I posted that video, it was like my mask fell off and I just couldn't fake another day of my life. Ever since then, I've been trying to be most authentic as possible. And when you're doing that, that means that you're gonna have to be a little honest with yourself, right? So I went really deep into those doctor appointments. I remember kind of sharing a little bit about those, but last I really remember was that Fake It Till You Make It short. And then my girlfriend's birthday was at the beginning of August, as well as my son's, so I had something to drink. And then it was like maybe since August 10th I don't remember anything. I pretty much blacked out that month. I was so concerned for myself that I ended up having 2 therapists. I was so forgetful, unable to care for myself, that I pulled in every specialist possible so I could start getting answers. And my primary care physician was so amazing in helping me navigate that, because we didn't know if it was if all my symptoms were related to my weight loss surgery, or if it was my primary immune deficiency, or the drastic change of moving from Arizona to Michigan, having the weather changes, as well as, well, primarily the sun, because of the vitamin D, right? Anyway, so I started pounding away through these appointments. I didn't like it. Some of what I had to hear, some of it was comforting. Starting with the primary immune deficiency, which I have selective IgA. I don't know if it occurred like at birth, or if it was something that I acquired through life, if my nervous system could be so taxed. But I do know that I was 4 years old the first time my nervous system was shocked by something traumatic. Anyways, and it's something that I don't have the protection in my mucus, in my nasal and esophagus, so digestive, and then all the way through vaginal, anally, I just don't have the antibodies that will help protect me from certain illnesses that can be acquired that way, right? And it doesn't affect most people. Most people can live with this kind of immunodeficiency. There's no immunotherapy for it. So, I mean, it's good that most people don't even know that they have it, but what I'm thinking is that because of my prior trauma, and also not getting enough therapy and treating my body most appropriately to handle that trauma, I believe that has made my immunodeficiency flare at times. I'm extra vulnerable to illnesses because I tax my body so hard and stress myself out. And I am a try-hard. I do like to, well, I used to like to people please. I'm really trying not to do that. That's a part of that fake it till you make it mentality. I realized that I don't have to do that anymore. It's been beneficial when I was raising my children as a single mother, but there's this whole thing that your body keeps count, and we're getting there. So anyways, I went to the immunologist and the rheumatologist to rule out lupus or any other genetic or okay, so I probably could go see one more, like the geneticist, but I'll circle back and tell you why I'm not going to go that route. So, saw the immunologist. They gave me some comforting tools as well as advice, tested me for allergies, ruled out any weird allergies. I went to see the dermatologist to rule out any kind of skin cancers, and my rashes and things can totally be attributed to the nervous system. So after going to the rheumatologist, immunologist, dermatologist, I then went to another therapist, and I was giving him the full scope, even though he's a dude, giving him the full scope of my life since I was 4 all the way to moving from Michigan to Arizona and then back to Michigan. Hi, Oliver. And he came up with the Polyvagal Theory, which is something I want to go into depth later on in my series, which I'm totally kind of clinging to because it has a lot to do with the nervous system and explains a lot of just culmination of things in my life. Maybe I'll even attach some information, Polyvagal Theory. Furthermore, so I don't know if I get extra mucousy because of the selective IgA or if it's because I'm in Michigan with the extra rain and the humidity, but I apologize. Furthermore, about 5 months ago, I met a gentleman. And this story was kind of funny too because while I manifested it, and I didn't even make a video about my manifestation of this, it was exactly what I asked for. But I told him that we could only be friends, and it was just, I only wanted a friend at this point. I needed to save my life because I literally was just dead. I was dead for like 5 months. I laid in bed and I was trying to figure out a way to save myself, to heal myself. I did not want to live in this body anymore, and I'm still come to terms with the fact that I'm trying to live in this body that isn't doing what it used to do. Especially when the brain fog and forgetfulness started happening. Like I just don't remember half of last year. I didn't know if it was a stroke or what. Fast forward, meet this dude, Christmas party of the garden club. It was great. And he happens to have some prior experience with weight loss surgery, and people have went through that, how it's changed their body in regard to having the proper nutrition, vitamins, and all that good stuff. He really started caretaking for me and gave me what I needed in order to just kind of start moving a little bit better so I can get to some of these appointments. I don't know exactly what he remembered at the time of my doctor appointments at that time, but I do remember him helping me add vitamin B to my diet, as well as getting a ton of protein. And literally, if he had to feed it to me, he would help me out with that. And so now we have a garden, and I'm eating from this garden everything from the herbs, flowers, which I kind of prayed about a few years ago. So exciting that all these manifestations that I have been, I'm floored right now on that whole front. But I'm healing myself with the garden. There is no medicine out there that's going to help me. These doctors have been really, really supportive here in Michigan, despite how long it took to actually get to them. But with that, my dental, that's the last thing I want to touch base on, because that's kind of why I've been delaying. My smile has always been the thing I loved most about myself. So when I started losing my teeth, I couldn't understand what was going on. That's why I really thought it was lupus. But did you know anxiety can cause you to lose your teeth? I went in for my last dental cleaning and I had clean teeth, which really confused the dental hygienist. And it was just another reaffirming thing that I have taxed my nervous system. Even doing this right now goes back to the polyvagal. I am having anxiety posting this because I don't like to be seen. Attention has always been bad before, but I feel like I do have a story to share, and I want to be authentic, and there's experiences I've been through that I think can help other people. So tackling your anxiety so it doesn't mess with your teeth and so it doesn't mess with your body. And also you can tackle your anxiety with eating rolled oats. I've learned so much about gardening and how eating from just what God has given you can heal you, and how we can heal ourselves with our positive thinking as well as our eating. I can't tell you how much I've been saving just by doing this effort myself, as well as the emotional and mental benefits I'm getting from putting my own fingers in the dirt as well as my feet. And Oliver, he's loving it too. I love it. I can't wait to share what else is coming. I'm super duper excited to, but I don't want to share too much. That's got me in trouble before, and but I'm doing good. I'm happier. I'm in less denial. So I'm not saying that like this has been easy. This has been really, really hard. But if you're willing to accept the challenge of like going through those obstacles and facing it, It is really, really worth it. I'm really excited for the new me that I'm still exploring. She's very delicate, very, very delicate. So I can't wait to share that with you guys. And if you have any questions, comments, complaints, outbursts, I'm still an open book. I'm still here. I'm still existing. I'm just a little more selfish, not faking it. My mask is falling off, and I'm building courage to be seen and building courage to have more concrete and trusting relationships. And this gentleman that I hope to introduce y'all is a huge part of that. And he's a lot like me in wanting to just help himself, help us, help others. And that's super duper exciting. So anyways, with that being said, I still implore you to go out there, spread love like confetti, do good stuff and things. Thank you so much for letting me share this with you. And again, if you have any questions, you can drop comments, you can reach out to me. I think everything has changed because I didn't have enough cognition to even make any changes, as far as I know. Anyway, go out there, have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.